You know what it is, man. It's Ink T to the G, and I'm here with hello, and we back with another Twisted Crimes reaction. Um, Following the success of our last one, you guys told us to keep doing them, so here we are again. This one is going to be titled "Her Trusted Friend Unalived Her Because She Was Getting More Attention from Men Than Her." So that's crazy. This is gonna
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a very, very common thing.
And I actually wanted, and I wanted to actually do the reaction with you because this is actually out of my wheelhouse to understand because these are two women who are beefing, and I don't understand how the woman perspective.
Yeah, it is not a.
Yeah, it's not a man type.
No couple thing.
Yeah, so I wanted to see your perspective and your thoughts on how this could make sense if it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah. So without wasting any time, man, we're gonna get straight into it, man. Let's go.
Video from inside the van shows the two women who knew each other arguing. We paused it right before the victim was hit.
An argument between the two women escalated. Police say a gunshot went off inside the SUV and the Uber stopped. 6 people got out and ran away.
Oh, the Uber. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I didn't expect Uber. I'm gonna tell you guys right now before we even go forward. Everybody who does Uber or Lyft and things like that, put that camera in your car.
And thank you for your service.
Oh, yeah, sure. I guess I don't be an Uber like that. Thank you for your service.
I mean, even if you're not, but nowadays in America, all the time I'm taking Uber or whatever, I hear so many crazy stories. Oh, I don't go in that city. They put a gun on me. Oh, how many stories you hear on the news? Uber driver mama was dying just Ubering and boom, shoot.
That is true. The city she's talking about is San Francisco, Fremont, and Oakland, but not here.
In general, not just here. In America, there are a lot of
we live in the Bay Area, though, where it's kind of a little active. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's real.
No, I'm just saying in general, everywhere.
Yeah, no, it's active everywhere nowadays, but the cities you were talking about.
I'm not talking about any city in particular.
Oh, okay.
I'll say in general.
Okay. So.
Because those things happen everywhere.
That is true.
I'm talking about news, American news.
No, that's true. Definitely right. Gun violence is definitely on the rise in America. Big facts. So let's go ahead and see what they're talking about with we didn't even get no names on nobody yet.
We paused it right before the victim was hit.
An argument between the two women escalated. Police say a gunshot went off inside the SUV and the Uber stopped. 6 people got out and ran away, except for the victim, who was later pronounced dead.
She needs to serve some time. She needs to do life.
This is the story of Gladys Borella, age 28, a young mother of 3 who was shot in the back of an Uber by her close friend who had invited her out but was jealous of her after she started getting more attention than her. One thing led to another while they were arguing in an Uber ride, making 24-year-old Natalia, who she thought was her friend, shoot her point blank, killing her instantly during the Uber ride. The case gets really interesting when she pleaded to the judge to get out of jail because she was pregnant and thinks she does deserve.
Yo, and that's that famous judge we did a reaction to.
Yeah.
Remember who found her
friend?
Yeah, her friend from the 6th grade or some shit like that, and he was in front of her.
I'm not sure if she.
Yeah, that's her. That's Mindy Glazer. That's Mindy Glazer. That's definitely her. Okay. That's Mindy Glazer. Yeah, she's definitely famous. She's like Sheriff Grady Judge. Like they all have her.
But that's fucking crazy.
But yeah, they put her
in a to go out, bitch. No.
Oh yeah, because of the kid. Yeah.
I don't care.
Wait, no, she's pregnant.
And so what?
I don't know. I want to hear her tell her why we supposed to care. I want to hear why she thinks we're supposed to care that you're pregnant.
Interesting when she pleaded to the judge to get out of jail because she was pregnant and thinks she does deserve more than being in jail.
An unborn child is a person. The person has constitutional rights, and one of them is the right not to be deprived of liberty without due process of law.
Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes.
Okay.
Subscribe and hit.
Yo, shout out Twisted Crimes. That was a dope ass intro. We talked for like 5 minutes off the intro.
Yeah.
Shout out Twisted Crimes.
The like button for more stories. This story will be taking us to Miami, Florida. Miami is one of the world's most popular vacation spots, with trendy nightlife, beaches, art galleries, and world-class hotels. The chance that a person will become a victim of a violent crime in Miami, such as armed robbery, aggravated assault, rape or murder, is 1 in 258. This equates to a rate of 4 per 1,000 inhabitants. Gladys Yvette Borella, age 28, was a beautiful lady who was hardworking and also a goal-getter.
Once again, we go with the hard-working sister who was minding her business, just doing her thing.
Just enjoy summer night.
I hate when I hear shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you work your ass off, like, just to get somewhere in life, and somebody randomly comes out of nowhere and just takes your life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
Age 28 was a beautiful lady who was hardworking and also a goal-getter.
Oh, yeah, it's lit. Rocky my hair now. It's lit, Robbie. Yeah.
She does OnlyFans sometimes to boost her money up. Gladys was also a mother to 3 adorable kids. They were really close.
A little roller coaster.
Gladys was described as a down-to-earth and life of the party. She loved to dance and tried to make money from dancing too sometimes when she could.
That was a nice way of saying stripper. I like how they snuck in the OnlyFans and the stripping, and it don't matter. It's legal, so you know what I mean. I don't judge nobody.
Nothing wrong.
Yeah, I don't judge nobody. It's legal. Like, if it's legal and you get money
She
from
was
it,
not on the street. She was not doing nothing wrong.
Yeah, I ain't judging. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't no kind of judgment. Them kids take care of, ain't they?
Yeah.
Too sometimes when she could.
Girls.
Gladys had a friend named Natalia, age 24. They were really cool friends who kicked it and rocked it. On July 23, 2022, just like any other day, Natalia was at a party and she was told by some male friend to invite more of her female friends. Without thinking too much, she called Gladys to come over to the party. Upon arrival, things were nice and sweet, but not for too long. The male friends started showing more interest in Gladys, and that did not sit well with Natalia. The party ended and they decided to move to another location, so they got Uber. During the ride, things escalated. As they were driving from South Beach through the Brickell neighborhood of the city, the women got involved in an argument, and Natalia pulled out a gun, shooting Gladys dead.
Get out the car. Get out the car. Like, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the whole perspective from the Uber driver. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just chilling, mind his business. He like,
man, that's his job.
I was like, bam. He like, oh shit. Like, what are you supposed to do in that situation? That's crazy.
Because you say, get out of the car.
Don't shoot me. Like, yeah, you might shoot.
They're gonna shoot you,
yeah.
right?
I don't know what I would do in that situation as an Uber driver. Like, that's crazy. And I think the dude next one was like, hey man, you gotta pull over.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like, why the
Okay, so let's see everybody get out.
And she's there.
Yeah.
Get in the car. Get it. Give me my purse. Give me my phone.
My purse. That's all you care about.
Did you do that? Give me my phone. Your phone. Here's your phone. Here's your phone. Here's your phone. My phone is right. Okay. Goodbye.
What's the driver doing? Is he gonna go look to see if the person is dead? Wait, somebody stayed. Somebody stayed. Wait, did she die? Or?
Yeah.
Natalia, who was 6 weeks pregnant at the time of this incident, did not think twice. She picked up her belongings from the Uber and escaped the crime scene alongside other people who were in the car. First responders arrived and took...
I thought the other one was unalived.
The one on the front? No. She was on the back. The one on the front
was the skinnier one, the smaller one.
Yeah, she the one who shoot.
Right. I thought okay. From right here, it looked like they're trying to make, in my head, it looked like he tried to make it seem like she was the one that's not alive anymore.
No.
Oh, okay. That's why I was confused. I'm like, I thought the other
because they didn't show all the scene in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
They just show her going back.
Okay.
This incident did not think twice.
Okay.
She picked up her belongings from the Uber and escaped the crime scene alongside other people who were in the car. First responders arrived and took Gladys to Jackson Memorial Hospital, where she was pronounced dead.
I have a breaking news update just into the newsroom. Police telling us a shooting in Miami has turned deadly now. It happened around 2:30 this morning on Southeast 1st Street, right near South Miami Avenue. Miami police telling us they responded to the scene after getting word that somebody had been shot. When they arrived, they found a woman in her 20s shot. She was taken to Jackson Memorial Hospital Trauma Center, where she was pronounced dead. No word just yet on a suspect.
During the investigation, a witness told investigators that Natalia and some friends were at a bar on South Beach when some of the men in the group asked a woman in the group if she had any friends who might like to join them. The woman showed the men a social media account belonging to Gladys, and they asked her to join them. She met the group at another bar in downtown Miami. Natalia reportedly was upset that Gladys had begun to drink and dance, according to the witness, who said Natalia texted her to get her girl under control. Natalia reportedly was upset that Gladys had begun to drink and dance, according to a witness, who said Natalia texted her to get her girl under control. She somehow believed Gladys will outshine her at the party, making the men more interested in Gladys. After the club shut down, 7 of the group, Harold, Gladys, a third unnamed woman, and 4 men, ordered an Uber. Harold and Gladys sat in the third row and quickly began to argue and call each other names, the witness said. Before long, the witness said, Natalia was in the front of the Uber, facing the other passengers. "You don't want this. You don't want me to go in my purse," she shouted, according to the report.
Oh, wow.
And then, she pulled a black gun out of her purse and fired a single shot. Police issued an arrest warrant for Natalia on Sunday, and she turned herself in Tuesday morning.
For a woman killed inside an Uber during a night out in downtown Miami. The question now, what happened in that ride?
Tonight, family and friends came together to honor that victim. NBC6's Ryan Nelson joins us live from Miami with the very latest on this. Ryan.
Well, this family is in disbelief, and they're demanding answers about why the victim was shot inside of that Uber.
We love her. We're always going to love her forever.
Family and friends of 28-year-old Gladys Borella holding a vigil Wednesday in the spot where she was shot and killed inside an Uber while in downtown Miami Saturday. A woman the victim knew personally, 24-year-old Natalia Harold, now facing second-degree murder. Loved ones leaning on one another for strength and bringing dozens of balloons in Borella's favorite color, purple, to the scene of the shooting. The victim's mother speaking out despite the pain.
She was loved. As many people here showing it right here in this spot right now. Her kids do miss her. This is what hurts me the most too.
Witnesses say Borella and a group of friends were spending a night on the town in South Beach Saturday. They told police the night was going well until the party moved to downtown Miami. There, an argument between the 2 women escalated. Police say a gunshot went off inside the SUV and the Uber stopped. 6 people got out and ran away, except for the victim, who was later pronounced dead at the hospital.
I do want justice. She took my daughter. She left 3 small babies behind. Like, she needs to serve some time. She needs to do life.
Wednesday's vigil, a celebration of Borella's life and legacy, her sister tells NBC6.
There's a lot of people that there's not familiar faces, but they came and they showed my sister love. That's what matters. And that's all that matters. No one came here on any type of grudge.
Natalia, who was 6 weeks pregnant when the incident happened, wanted to be released from jail when she was 8 months long because she thinks her baby needs to be out of prison. The father of Natalia's unborn child hired attorney William Norris to represent the couple's fetus. He claimed the fetus deserves to be out of jail.
There's no question about the accusation. She's been denied bond. There's no question about that.
The question attorney William Norris is raising is whether the unborn child of inmate Natalia Harold, who's charged with second-degree murder, should remain in jail with its mother. It's an unusual and unprecedented stand, but Norris, who represents the unborn child...
How does that work, actually? I
don't
thought...
know about that, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought...
The kids is supposed to be...
You don't get born into jail. Like, the fuck? Like, not... from what my understanding is that in these situations, she would deliver the baby in the jail infirmary, the jail hospital, whatever, and then the baby immediately goes to foster care. Or in this case,
I mean, for what I've
I'd
done
be the
on movie
husband.
or whatever,
Or
that's what they call. They don't go to the family if it has a husband,
right? So
father,
right, yeah,
or
exactly.
anything like hair parents.
So, but what she's saying is though, like, I'm about to deliver, and I don't think my child should be born in a jail, so I should be released to go have my baby on the street.
Say no. But also they say the child will stay with the mother. Like
no, I think what they're trying to do is frame it that way, make it seem like the child's gonna be in jail, so the judge, so it just sounds like that.
Yeah,
but that's not how we all.
I mean, but also we don't know how. I mean, probably that's how it works there in Florida. The child stay with the mom.
That is highly unlikely. Like, there's no way. This is not 1400. Like, you can't be born into jail. Like, you can't be born a slave. Like, you can't be born into indentured servitude. Like, if your mom committed a crime, your mom gotta do the time. The little man gotta go somewhere else and get his shit together. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't get to be in jail. But what the lawyer is saying is that it's unconstitutional for the child to even be born in jail because the child didn't do anything wrong. That's why she should be free to have the child. They're not arguing that she's guilty, whatever the fuck. They're trying to say that the child didn't do anything.
Well, when you have the child, they bring her, I don't know, to the hospital.
Yeah. My whole thing is I'm a child not gonna remember where it was born at. So you can go ahead and take your ass back to your cell. Like, that's where I was at in my head, but like, well, let's see what they do. Let's see what I mean.
Yeah. It's an unusual and unprecedented stance, but Norris, who represents the unborn child, says it's a fair one.
An unborn child is a person.
And that's Ms. Glazer, too.
Has constitutional rights.
Let's see what she's talking about.
And one of them is the right not to be deprived of liberty without due process of law.
Norris filed a petition claiming the child should be released, that the mother hasn't received adequate medical care, and that she hasn't been seen by an OBGYN since October. The petition states the unborn child seeks immediate release from custody to receive necessary...
The unborn child seeks immediate release from custody, but the unborn child just happens to be connected to the yeah, okay. I see where they're going with it. I'm not mad at it. It's legal. It's legal shit. So I want to see
immediate medical care and to be free from unlawful and illegal detention.
I'm asserting a right of someone who is a person who has not been.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
In the decision to incarcerate his mother.
Harold, now 8 months pregnant.
The only reason I say that is because they just passed those laws in Texas for saying that a child is actually a person. That's why they banned the abortion. Yeah, because saying that child is actually a person. So now that opens the door for things like this now. So shout out Texas.
Was 6 weeks along when she was arrested in July. Her attorney hoping to get her released on bond for 6 months. She's charged with shooting and killing Gladys Borella during an argument in an Uber. Video from inside the van shows the two women who knew each other arguing. We paused it right before the victim was hit. Harold's defense attorney, Andre Rouvier, says his client was standing her ground. She pleaded not guilty.
She was pregnant. She knew she was pregnant. She was fearful that this woman was going to do something to her. She launched herself towards my client, and my client reacted.
The state fired back, responding that
this is Florida, right? Okay.
It's Miami.
Yeah, it's Florida. Okay, so Florida has a stand your ground. That's a stand your ground state. So they have a law that says if you feel like your life is in jeopardy, or maybe the life of your unborn child is in jeopardy, you can act in self-defense lethally. Like, that's a law.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah.
But so I guess that's what they're trying to say now. But let's see how that works out.
My client reacted.
The state fired back, responding that the petition filed on behalf of the unborn child should be dismissed. It also states that claims of Harold not receiving proper medical attention would have to be proven in court. Miami-Dade Corrections also responding, stating Miami-Dade County Corrections and Rehabilitation partners with Jackson Health System to provide health care to the inmates in our custody. And we're committed to ensuring all inmates receive professional, timely medical care and all appropriate treatment. We're conducting a full review of the health services offered and received to ensure that all prenatal care being provided in our custody is appropriate.
Gladys's mother was furious about that.
I'm gonna let you know
A mother's cry or a mother's tears shouldn't be messed with.
She posted on social media saying Natalia Harrell killed my daughter Gladys Yvette Borella on July 23, 2022, and now is trying to get a get-out-of-jail-free card. Where is the justice in Miami, Florida-Dade County? Let's make it viral. Let our voice be heard. A judge would later refuse her to be let out of jail. In an 11-page ruling, the court said Natalia's unborn child is not unlawfully detained because it exists inside its mother, who is lawfully detained. She has since been charged with second-degree murder and has been held at the Miami-Dade jail without bond since July 2022. She faces a maximum sentence of life in prison and a $10,000 fine. She still remains in jail until her trial. We do hope Gladys gets the judgment she deserves soon. No woman should be killed because she is being liked by some men. Our sincere condolences to the friends and families of Gladys Borella. May Gladys's memory be a blessing for her family and for all who knew her, and may her life and death be an inspiration and a turning point towards justice and increased protection for gun violence survivors. Please stay safe out there and see you guys in the next video.
Shout out Twisted Crimes for dropping us with some hot content to react to. Like I said, I picked this one because I could never wrap my mind around jealousy like that or women's cattiness, so I had to bring the chef.
It's not even like a crazy jealousy in this case. Like, it's just...
You think she got drunk and just said, fuck it? Like,
one night and... I don't know, man.
In my opinion, I think that this wasn't an isolated incident. I think that she has been outshining her friend for a while, and that's why her friend calls her, because whenever she can't get a man or something like that, she's the go-to. Like, the club is more lit, like she's the lit one, so I gotta always bring her around. And then I think that night it was like maybe she just couldn't take it because maybe she was drinking a little too much that night, and then once again the men are looking at her and not her, like, you know, I'm thinking something like that. But either way, it's sad, man. Thoughts and prayers, man, for the family.
To be killed, man. Just because.
Yeah, there's no reason to be killed. Like you took,
dancing and people are more than happy to dance with me.
Right. You left 3 children with no mother, who was a good mother, who worked hard and was taking care of her children.
Yeah, it was not a bad person.
She wasn't living on the streets, like she wasn't like, I mean, yeah, she was taking care of her children. Like,
she just went there for a party. That's it. Have some fun with friends. Maybe some money dancing.
Maybe, I don't know what she was doing,
but anyway,
that was sad.
That was crazy.
Yeah, but anyway, Team Hallenzano, man. That's the end of this one. Thank you for tuning in with us.
Yeah.
Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, share to be aware. It's Entail to the G, and I'm here with.
And thank you for following us.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, the follow game has been getting strong. We appreciate y'all, man, because we grinded. So thank y'all for just rewarding us for the grind. This is the last one we're gonna do today, and we'll be back with another one very soon. Matter of fact, didn't we just kick it up and do actually more?
Yeah, we did a little more.
Yeah, we dropping some more content. It was Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I think we're gonna do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, and maybe a sneak one throw out there in the week. Like, you know, we'll see how we feel. But anyway, like I said, it's Entail to the G, one half of Team Hallenzano, and we have the other half. So thank you for tuning in with us, and we are more than happy to be giving you this hot content. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, share to be aware, and it's Team Hallenzano. We got.